God, as soon as I start recording, I'm like anxious all the fucking sudden. Whatever. What do I want to talk about? Where would I like to go in my mind today? I haven't made a video in a fucking long ass time. I'm like, updates? Do I want updates? Or what? I don't. Okay, yesterday was rough. But I'm like, okay, why? Why was it rough? Why the fuck was it rough? I just felt the emptiness in everything again. And I was talking about how all life seems to be is one big distraction. Or whatever, you're just constantly doing distractions. But you know what, I want to be real. I want to be honest with myself now. Because I don't want to go over that whole entire philosophy, because it seems like whatever to me now as I wake up today. I'm like, is it really all distractions? I'm distracting myself from what? And I keep saying all these big, whatever, philosophical things, but that just, it means nothing. I don't want to talk in big soliloquies and whatever words and all this kind of stuff. I don't want to. I don't want to do that right now. I really want to try to be authentic. Again, I don't want to try to force it or something, but like, I can feel myself. And right now, like, I'm struggling. Like, again, I'm struggling to make this video, and I'm like, wow, why? Like, I don't want to talk. It feels useless. It feels pointless. And this is the thing, I'm a big critic of myself. Extremely big critic of myself. Because I'm like, why are you making this video? Why are you making this video? Why am I making this video? Why did I feel the desire to talk and say all this kind of stuff out loud? Is it for validation? Is it for other people to hear it? And then what? Like, it's so crazy. Like, I feel like all of a sudden I'm all the way back in the beginning where I don't feel that confident. I don't feel that sure of myself. I don't feel like I actually want to talk. Because whatever I've been doing on here, again, listen, I love every single video that I've made. As hard as they've been, as awkward as they've been, as slow as they've been, as not as entertaining, whatever you want to say, criticisms, every single video is a success. Every single fucking one. And I'm not even trying to say that as a corny something or whatever. But now I want the next step. I want the next step. Because I don't want to try to be all deep in philosophy and all this kind of stuff and sound good. Because I love when I go off on these rants and it sounds so amazing and all this stuff, but then where do I want to go? I had no plan, and usually I don't have a plan when I start making a video. I just turn on the camera and I start going with my thoughts. But I don't want to explain that over and over again like I've been doing. Damn it, like, I guess that's I'm losing my passions, or not. I'm not losing my passions, but I'm losing passion for life. I'm losing passion. Like yesterday, though, like I was really talking to. This is what I mean. Like, oh, do I want to update? I'm still talking to to what, my ex-girlfriend? Is this what I'm saying now? I'm still talking to her. We saw each other. We've been seeing each other. We were even intimate. Right, but hey, where are we now? Do I even want to get into all of that? No, she can do what she wants, I can do what I want. Like, that's where we are. And how long's that going to work? Who the fuck knows? Right? I don't know, whatever. That's not what I want to necessarily talk about. My whole point is I was talking to her, I was talking to my best friend about how I feel empty. I'm losing my passions. That's why I even started with this. Everything seems to be one big distraction. You know, like all you do is you stress about something during the day, whatever it might be, and then you go home and you distract yourself from all of that stress. And it doesn't matter what it is. It really doesn't. Like, it's anything. It's anything. Everything. Love, laughter, kids, playing video games, drinking, smoking, fucking, sucking and licking, whatever you want to fucking do. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's all a distraction. I'm like, why am I looking at it like that now? And the best distraction above all of them is love. This is what everybody strives for. Everybody strives for love. And most of the time people don't get their idealistic, like, love. They don't. And then they chase something else, whether it's whatever the fuck else that I said. Laughing about a bunch of shit, whatever, going out to shows, traveling, just, again, go down the list. Go down the list of whatever the fuck you want to do. That's all it is, though. That's all it is. I'm like, why do I have such a problem with this? Why do I have such a problem with this? Like, what happened to me? What happened to me? I was talking to my ex-girlfriend, right? And see, I just lost my train of thought. I'm like, what the like, something's wrong. Something's really, really wrong right now. I'm not thinking clearly. Like, I had a thought. What the fuck did I want to say? Like, I'm afraid right now. I'm afraid. I'm very scared. Because I know that I'm a fighter. I know that I have so much passion. And it needs to go somewhere. But I haven't found it. And I'm like, I'm running out. I'm running out of things. I'm running out of it. And I'm afraid what's going to happen when that happens. What's going to happen to me? Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I'm trying to be really, really honest. I'm trying to find happiness in truth. Like, I don't want to bullshit myself to be happy. I don't want to believe in a religion. I don't want to do a this. I don't want to do a that. I want to find truth inside of life, inside of myself. I want to be rational. I want to be reasonable, but I want to be happy. I want to be logical, but I want to be happy. Everything I enjoy, I think, is unhealthy for some reason. For example, I want to go over the things that I enjoy again. I want to say all of it, and I really want to feel how much I love it. So, number one, right now, listen, I am big into alcohol right now. Again, I'm not like an alcoholic. I like to enjoy a nice something. Whether it's beer, whiskey, a nice cocktail, whatever the fuck you want to say. But right now, what I really, really enjoy is bourbon and maple syrup and ice. And it's like an old fashioned, you know, but like, you know, I could have the orange peel and the Angostura bitters or not. But damn, yeah, an old fashioned. I really want an old fashioned, but I want it with maple syrup and an orange slice. And I had that with my ex-girlfriend. We had Jim Beam, I think simple syrup, or no, like we had like cane sugar or something, and on ice, and it was great. It was delicious. It was really good. So that's number one. I love, you know, laughing it's okay. But like, you know what my whole point is? I don't even need to go over all of the things that I enjoy. I don't need to go over them. Because every single, I don't know why, something inside of me is like, nah, that's not good. You are distracting yourself from your problems. There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. That's what it is. This is what the fuck it is. This is what my fucking issue is. I'm so stressed out right here. I am. And I'm trying to talk about all these different topics and things, and I'm trying to figure out something. I'm trying to figure out my misery. And as I'm digging and digging and digging, I'm stressed the fuck out like crazy. My hairline's receding. I got gray motherfucking hair. I'm 27 and this is what's happening to me because I'm that stressed out. Because I'm trying to figure out something. And when I get too stressed out in me trying to figure out whatever the fuck I'm trying to figure out, I distract myself with love, with laughter, with food, with drinks, with movies, with spending time with friends, family. But it's all a distraction because I'm trying to figure out that problem. That's my goal. And that's the one thing, it's like, well, what are you trying to figure out? What do you want, Matthew? What the fuck do you keep saying is missing from your life? Fulfillment? Or you keep saying everything's empty? I wanted to make a short film about how empty I feel. And the way it starts is, there's a bunch of YouTube videos that I watch, right? And they're all playing fast and in, hold on, Jesus, I always hate this bump. They're all playing fast and in succession. And then it pans out to just my face, my eyes, watching all this shit. And then I just turn the phone off. I just shut the videos off. And I feel empty. Because the answer that I want is nowhere. It's nowhere. It's nowhere. It's absolutely nowhere. And I want it. And I keep looking for it every day, day in and day out. Every day I wake up, I'm looking for this. And then I take a break. I'm like, all right, that was enough thinking. That's enough digging. That's enough going in there. But that's the mental work that I want to do. That I've been doing. Every single video has to do with this. Every video. It's all connected. Every single video has to do with what the fuck I'm talking about right now. And that's why I said everything is a distraction from me trying to understand what it is that I want. Yes, I love love. Yes, I love laughing. Yes, I love food and drinking and spending time with my family and friends and just talking. I love it. But the fucking thing that's in the way is what I'm searching for. I'm searching for something. I'm on a mission. I've been on a mission. That's what I'm fighting for. That's what this crisis is. I want to know what that is. I want to know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something to make sense. But that's not even it either. That's not even it. But I guess maybe it is. I want something to make sense to me. I want something to make sense to me. Is that really my problem? Is a lack of passion, or I just haven't found a focal point? Really? All this passion and energy that I have, I just got to focus it in on something. No, I don't want to focus it in on distractions, like learning how to play an instrument, learning a new skill. Like, none of that matters. My passion, and that's the problem. I have all this passion in trying to figure out what I don't even know what I'm trying to figure out. And I said this to myself as well. I have a problem. And then what the fuck do people say? Well, to solve a problem, you first need to identify it. Well, my problem is I don't know what my problem is. So I'm already fucked at step one. I'm already fucked. I have a problem. What's your problem? I don't know what my problem is. How do I do that then? How do I figure out what the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck I think is wrong with me? What the fuck I think is making me so goddamn miserable? It's not that I don't have love in my life. It's not that I don't laugh enough. It's not that I don't have this focal point of passion. I don't think it has anything to do with any of these things. It's somewhere way deep in between the lines of lines, somewhere. And I'm the only one that can go find it. Because I'm unique to me. And I can only go find it for myself. I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. And then this is the problem. It's not relatable. It is relatable, but at the end of the day, like, I have to find it for myself. I can talk all day long to all different types of motherfucking people, and they can have similar issues. Abso-fucking-lutely. How many people do you know that are lost in an existential crisis, identity crisis, crisis of crisis? Like, that's everywhere. It's everywhere. And that's why I said, like, I want to make a short film about all of that, and none of that's doing anything for me. None of that's doing anything for me. It all maybe seems to be me, it all seems to me that it's getting me closer to where I want to be, which is figuring out what the fuck is wrong. I want to know what's wrong. I want to know what's wrong. I want to know what's making me so miserable. I want to know what's making me so goddamn fucking miserable. I want to know. And that's the thing, you even go to, oh, well, it's in your childhood and it's your trauma and you just weren't loved as a child. I'm like, that's really not it anymore. That's just not it anymore. It doesn't feel that goddamn simple. All you need is love. No, that's not all I need. I need something else. What? What do I need? I want to know. I want to fucking know so badly. And that's why, man, I'm so desperate for it. And I'm fucking losing goddamn hair. I'm stressed out like a motherfucker. Like I said, I take a break. That's all I do. I just take a break. All I do is take a break from all this mental whatever the fuck I'm going through. That's why I said everything to me, Matthew, is a distraction. Because I'm on a mission. And maybe it's a mission to self-destruction. Maybe that's all it really is. And whatever the fuck I'm trying to look for is destructive. But I'm a fucking fighter! I'm fighting. It doesn't matter what the fuck people would say. It doesn't matter what anybody would say. Because nobody's going to figure that out for me. Nobody. I can ask for help. I can talk to my therapist. I can talk to, again, a million motherfucking people about whatever the fuck I'm talking about right now. That's why I'm making this video. I'll listen to it. And I'll even listen to it. I'll listen to my goddamn self. Whatever the fuck I'm talking about. But that's what the fuck it is. It's right there. I feel it inside of me. I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry. Because nothing's sticking. Nothing makes sense. And I'm not Albert Camus. I'm not that philosopher, the absurdist. I'm not an absurdist. I'm not in anything. I'm nothing. I'm nobody else's fucking way of life. Nobody else's. And again, I'm not trying to be unique. Like, I'm not trying to stand out from the crowd. I don't give a fucking shit. I want to fucking make sense to something. I do. And I'm not choosing to not fucking give a fuck about some perspective or philosophy. I just don't. Everything is a distraction. Look, there's this beautiful woman to my right in her fucking car, texting. Beautiful woman. Who gives a fuck? Means nothing. Why? And maybe that's my problem. And then, oh, now I sound like an asshole. Like, let me just back up. Like the love that I have in my life means nothing to me. That's why I'm like, am I just on a path of self-destruction? Is that all that's actually going on with me? I'm just on a path of self-destruction. And whatever I'm doing, whatever mission I'm on, is going to lead me to somewhere not good, apparently. Based on I don't know what standard of good or whatever. Because it makes me sound ungrateful for what I have. I'm an ungrateful piece of shit. And all I need to learn how to do is be grateful for what I have, and then that's when I'll start being happy. You know what the fucking issue is? You know what the issue is? People never just love each other. And they're just in it. There's always a something else to be looking for or doing. Because then you're just bored. Because people don't just sit in the house and they just, I love you too. And then they just look at each other, you know, with long gazing fucking eyes. And they just sit and kiss each other all fucking day and all fucking night. That's not a thing people do. There's always something else. There's always something else outside of the love that you have. It's something to fall back on. But it's not something that makes you fucking... You don't chase love. Some people do. Some people fucking do. Absolutely. But even when people get it, there's always something else they're trying to get. It's not all you need is love. Well, maybe that's all it actually is. But no, love is just something to fall back on. And then you keep going on a mission. And the love that you have for the people that are around you help you keep going. But they're not the end point. So that's the question, again, I'm posing to myself right now. What the fuck is the end point for me? Where am I going? Self-actualization? Is that what I'm looking for? Where am I going? What's my fight? What's my challenge? Because you need it. You need challenge. Always challenge yourself. Always challenge yourself. For what? Just for the sake of growth? That doesn't mean anything to me. That means nothing to me. It's not all for the sake of growth. It's for something else. What is that something else? I really want to know. And I've really been trying to figure that out for a while. So past me trying to be on a pedestal and philosophical thinking guy, all right, I have to back up and really check myself, because fuck that guy. Because that's safe. That's fucking safe. But hey, don't run yourself into the ground. Don't stress you out. Don't stress yourself out that much. Here's the thing. That's all I'm doing. So regaining energy just to have the energy to try to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Let me take a step back so that I can re-step back into what the fuck I'm doing. Dude, you're running yourself into the ground. What the fuck do you know? You don't know anything. You know about your life and what the fuck you're doing. How do you know I'm running myself into the ground? Because you look at me, and then if you were doing what I'm doing, you'd think that's running yourself into the ground. Well, good for you. I'm looking for something. And I haven't found it yet. Well, it's within yourself. Well, this is why I said it's all fucking white noise to me now. All of it seems like white noise. All the opinions, all the self-help channels, all the fucking channels about self-help, all the channels that call out self-help. It's all white noise. All the channels saying they're lost, all the channels trying to help you not be lost. It's all white noise. All of it. So I'm trying to find not white noise. I'm trying to find the honesty within myself that makes sense to me. Albert Camus says, you know what? Life is an absurd mess, and you don't need a grand meaning behind anything to have a fulfilling life. Interesting philosophy, isn't it? This is what I was saying to myself this morning, like in the shower or whatever. I want to push boundaries. And I don't want to, and you know what people, like, listen, scientists and medicine and all these people that, like Elon Musk, for example, he's pushing boundaries in that area. He wants to go to fucking Mars. He wants to advance technology like crazy. He wants AI. He wants all that, like, it's just, but you know what it is? That's nothing to me. I don't respect it. It means nothing to me. Hey, he's an incredibly smart guy. Hey, he's made life much better for a lot of, I don't know, what the fuck ever. Honestly, what the fuck ever. Technology right now is good enough. We don't need anything else. We don't need to advance technology any more than it already is. We don't. We don't at all. We don't. That's just a focal point for a lot of people. Maximizing efficiency for humanity. Making things faster and better on a material fucking scale. Let's go to Mars. For what? Just so we can circle jerk each other and say we went to a different fucking planet? Well, what am I doing? Driving a goddamn truck. Talking about all this shit. Well, you're not as important. I made an electric car, and I made a rocket that goes to fuck off space. Okay, good for you. You gave up on people, and you put all your focus into your career and science and money and all this kind of stuff. I'm not even talking about just Elon Musk. Just people do this. Because people are not a focal point. Nobody focuses on people. People are to be avoided. People are to be not trusted. People are not to be close with. Well, I want to push that boundary. I want to push the boundary. Think about all these people's lives and all the shit that they're doing. But hey, that's what they enjoy. I watched the thing on Jerry Seinfeld. He wanted to be a comedian. He just wants to be a comedian. That's all he said his whole life. Wants to be a comedian. Had the #1 fucking show in television. Back in the fucking 90s. Goddamn Seinfeld. I don't have this. I don't have what Jerry Seinfeld fucking has. Because he has the line. He has it. I want to be a comedian. I've always wanted to be a comedian. That's what makes him happy. And that's not what makes me happy. And I don't want to shit on him. I don't want to shit on him. But I do at the same time. But hey, that's just me projecting, right? What do I want, Matthew? What do you want? And maybe I'm just envious of somebody like Jerry Seinfeld. I'm just envious. So what risk would I like to take next? Because you can't get nowhere in life without taking risks, right? So what's the next big risk that I want to take? Well, hey, even talking about this shit, even talking about all this, that's a big risk. Because I might lose my fucking mind if I dig too goddamn much. I want to be a comedian. Well, what do I want? Like, he just has it. People have this. People have this, I want to be a. And a lot of people don't have any of that. A lot of people feel like how I feel. It's just, what's the solution here? What's the motherfucking solution? Because my therapist can't tell me what that is. My therapist said it to me in the beginning of our fucking relationship, pretty much. I'm an expert in me. Nobody's gonna tell me what the fuck is going on with me. I can dig in there. I can use my therapist as a tool to figure out what's going on with me. But at the same time, I have to use him as a tool. I'm the one that picks up the wrench, and I'm the one that's got to start working. And that's what my therapist is. He's a tool that I choose to pick up and use or not. But it doesn't just get used on its own. It doesn't just do self-work for me. So what the fuck is wrong? I've been asking myself this question for so long, and it keeps seeming to change. Oh, I'm unloved. That's just the big problem. No. Even if I'm loved, I have to chase something. Even if I got what I wanted from my ex-girlfriend, I'd still be on the hunt. I'd still be fighting for something other than the love that I got, right? Well, maybe you need to stop fighting. Maybe that's not even it. People always say challenge yourself, and you need to have a fight and a passion and something to give a shit about. Like I said, once I get love, I will continue to fight for something other than the love. And I'm not necessarily fighting for love and to get it. And after all this video talking right now for 33 goddamn minutes, I would like a Mike's Hard Lemonade. And I would like to put this down and tackle it another day. But I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. And I feel like even right now in this video, I'm going in the right direction of trying to find what direction to go in. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But that's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. I always gotta fight. I always gotta fight. I'm always fighting. And that's what I mean. I get up the next and I fight. And it might be, I don't even want to say that. I fight. I just fight. Well, you gotta fight in the right way and fighting to shut the fuck up. Nobody knows what they're talking about. That's how you fight. That's how you do your shit. That's how you think I should do my shit. That's how you think I should fucking live. But you don't know a goddamn fucking thing. You know about your shit. You know about your life. I'm trying to figure out mine. And this again doesn't mean I want to put my head in the sand and not talk to nobody. That's not the point. I just don't want to do that to other people either. Well, this is what you got to do. No. I don't know what the fuck you got to do. We can talk, we can brainstorm, we can do all that shit, but I don't want to tell you what the fuck you got to do. This is the most important shit right here. This is the most fulfilling shit right here for me. Not inventing something, not trying to make more money, not trying to this, not trying to that. None of that means anything to me. None of that shit means anything. And like I said, the next step is to distract myself in some way. Because yes, this is stressful to fight. It's stressful to fight, but you want it and you want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to fight. But after I'm done fighting, after a long day of thinking about stuff and stuff, I want to fuck. I want to drink. I want to relax. I want to watch a movie. I want to love. I want to love, and I want to feel loved. That way I can get up the next day after I'm recharged, and I will fight again until I'm drained, and I got to recharge my goddamn fucking batteries. But I'm fighting to understand myself. I'm fighting to try to fucking understand what the fuck is quote-unquote wrong with me. I'm trying to find out what the fuck is making me so goddamn miserable. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck I'm so angry all the goddamn time. What's all this fucking anger for? Because I want to know, and I'm not getting it. I'm not getting what I want. Which is I want to know what I want. I want to know what I want. And no answer seems to be satisfying yet. No answer seems to be satisfying. Nothing's satisfying. I'm constantly seeking fucking answers, constantly asking fucking questions. Well, you need to balance it out better. Maybe I do. Who the fuck knows? All I know is I just don't want to stop fighting, and I don't want to lose that fight. I don't want to lose that passion. I don't want to lose it. Because as soon as I feel like I'm going to lose that, I might as well just not even be alive. I might as well just not even be fucking alive. This is the work that I want to do. This is the work that I want to do. All this talking, all this thinking, all this fucking shit, this is the work that I want to do. I don't give a fuck about my job. I don't give a fuck about making more goddamn fucking money. That doesn't mean fucking shit to me. That's an empty pursuit, and you'll never have enough of it. It's just an endless fucking pit that people seem to fucking go inside of and chase, and they're pathetic to me. They are pathetic to me. Absolutely pathetic. But I'll say it again. I'll say it again. I want some titties in my face. I want to have sex with a woman that I feel safe with, that I feel comfortable with, and the safest person is still my ex-girlfriend. She still is, but even still, that is hard to fucking push through. I want safe titties in my face. There's no safe titties anywhere. No safe goddamn titties. Because again, it's just, I guess that helps me recharge, right? That helps me motherfucking recharge. You know? Got to get hit with that stress relief so that I can go be stressed out again. Because I don't feel like life is all about avoiding stress completely. When you're fighting, you're under stress to some degree, and you want to fight, you want to challenge. Challenge brings stress to some degree. It does. There's no way to avoid stress. So I'm trying to pick my stress. I'm trying to pick my challenge. I'm trying to pick a fucking something. I don't know exactly what it is, but whatever. That's just today. I'm like, anything else? Any last words? What else do I want to say? I mean, I'm at my stop, whatever, right? I'm like, what else do I want to say? I don't know. I guess until. Goodbye.